Turns out the 11/32 inch holes I put in there were too small for the bushings. I don't know where I got that number from. So I just took my caliper and it comes out to about 9.3 millimeters. I've got a 9mm drill bit that I'm going to attempt to use to open up the hole a little bit. I wonder if I can go from the back. That way I don't screw it up from the front, because these things will cover up a lot more sins. See if that works. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. That will work. That wasn't too bad. I was thinking I was gonna grab it and just start ripping it out. Everyone I've ever seen do this online uses a flat rule, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take this nice and easy. There we go. Looks straight. It's looking pretty good. Check it out. Loving it. I'm thinking I should have done this before I put the wiring in. I've got this copper tape, copper foil tape that I bought. Most people I see do the paint, like a black conductive whatever paint. It was a lot more expensive. So this was pretty cheap, so I figured I'd try it. But if it doesn't work well or whatever, I can always get some paint and later and paint that in here. But I think what's important is that the adhesive is conductive. So it's got conductive adhesive as well. So whenever I overlap it inside the hole, I guess the adhesive will be sitting on some of it and it'll still be conductive. It won't block any of the conductivity. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'll come back to you. I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know what to do but to just go for it. I've got a diagram right here. Some of these wires that come from the bridge, example, or from the neck pickup here, like that one's supposed to attach right there, but there's already a wire on it. So I don't know if I was supposed to just connect it to that wire. I'll probably just end up using the solder gun to get this piece off and just put that right there, I guess. Same thing with this one, this red wire here. That's where this white wire is supposed to go. And then I guess these two can go out to the pickup jack. It's got this extra ground wire here. I could probably get one of those off and just attach these two black wires to there. That's what I'm going to try, but somehow I got to get this on there too, this little ground wire. So we'll see how it goes. Got my soldering iron hot right here. So I'm just going to do this off camera. It's too hectic right now. It's not hectic, I'm just sitting here in the quiet, but I just need to focus, and this will end up being just a 30-minute long clip, and I don't need that. So I'll come back to you and tell you how it goes. Or how it went, I suppose. Okay, check it out. This is the bridge pickup there. That's the neck pickup. And I've got all the grounds going right there. Solder looks like crap, absolute crap. But all I have left to do are these two wires out to the switch. So let me take care of that. Again, some horrible solder joints, but they're at least connected. So I guess that's good. I had to resolder the points on the input jack. They were coming loose. I just didn't have them on there well, so I had to redo it, and to work because they were just loose and sliding on that little peg or whatever you call that. So I got them a little better to where they stayed on. Awesome. It's the next day and I've got the nut shaped. I've already kind of fine sanded it which did make it a little bit loose. It was fitting perfectly. I should have, I guess, stopped earlier before finally sanding, but it's a little loose. Of course, the strings will keep it down, but I will put a dab of super glue in there once I've got it completely slotted. I've already marked for the outside strings. I'm going to take this string ruler, figure out where I need to mark the rest of the strings. Okay, let me get the files out and open those up a little bit for the strings. Well, I am pretty frustrated right now. Turns out I've got some super slinky 9s to put on the guitar. Goes from 9 up to 42. And my nut files, which have worked fine for my acoustic guitars, are too big for the bottom 2 strings. So the smallest one I have is 0.16, which is too big for a 0.09 string. I did do some research, and in general, you know, you want the same size nut file as the size of the string. And you can go up to 0.03 to 0.04 bigger than the string. So it would be ideal if I had a 0.09 size nut file, but I could go up to a 11, 12 or 13, and that would be fine. But I have a 16. It's just too big. So I can't finish the guitar today because I can't put the strings on and file the nut and get the setup, which is frustrating. So I've got some files on order. I ended up getting some of those Music Nomad diamond coated ones. I got a 0.10 coming and a 0.13. So that should cover those bottom 2 strings without any issues. And the ones I've been using for my acoustic guitars will be fine for the bigger strings. I've got the sizes I need. So I'm at a stopping point. So I guess I'll be coming back. I was all geared up to finish the guitar today. So it is a little bit deflating, but it is what it is. I wasn't anticipating this, and I didn't think about it until just now, that I wouldn't have the size nut files that I need. So anyway, what for you is going to be just a couple of seconds, for me will be a few days. I'm supposed to get them on Tuesday. It's Saturday today, so it's going to be another 3 days before I can hopefully finish the guitar. Anyway, I'll see you then. Okay, it's been 3 days, and I've got these new nut files in from Music Nomad. I bought them, actually got them off of Amazon. We'll go ahead and file these grooves in a little bit. All right, let me get the strings on, and then we'll take a look at it. I don't think I have string winders. I used to, at least. Wonder where they would be. Okay. Let that sit for a couple minutes, and then I'll finish the strings. Okay, I found some. Alright, as you can see, the guitar has been done. I've jumped in time a little bit. Since that last clip, I found out that my last surviving grandparent, my dad's mom, my grandma, passed away. So I just didn't feel like recording. I just got to be honest. I just wanted to come work on it in the quiet, not having to worry about the camera or trying to feign enthusiasm on the camera. So I just got the guitar done in the peace and quiet without any distractions, and I think it was good for me to do that. But as you can see, I did actually finish the guitar. So I fiddled around a lot with the setup, so that would have been boring to watch anyway. But one of the things I struggled with was the height of the saddles. I've got them so high. I think the solution ultimately is to go ahead and take the neck off and route the neck pocket down a little bit. I think I could come off at least a good 2 millimeters. Now I routed that pocket down to the standard depth as laid out for Telecasters, and the neck is the standard thickness, but for whatever reason it just seems to be a little high. So I've got those saddles so jacked up high it was hard to even turn the screws for the intonation. So I messed around with that a lot, but I finally got it, and it is pretty cool to have it done. I'll be showing you some shots of it while I'm talking, of the stuff I'm talking about, but I didn't clean it up. It's got a lot of dings from it. It seems like the smallest things dented the top. I've got to get some better tools for the job, like turning the intonation screws. I don't have a very long screwdriver, so I was inevitably touching the body back here, which is inevitably left some marks. So lesson learned, and there's just a lot of stuff. This wood almost, in some cases, seems like it's softer than pine even. It's so easy to dent. But it is what it is. I really like the guitar. It's fun. So I've got the amp back here. And just so you know, I cut my teeth playing electric in a punk rock band. So my first experience playing electric was power chords with a distortion pedal, and that's it. So this amp has so many settings on it. I don't know what they are. I just kind of flip them to find one that sounds good. So I'm not an amp guy. I'll play a little bit with some distortion, but anyway, just to get an idea how it sounds, I need to do a sound sample for you. I think it sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Anyway, let me try to switch to I'm no good, but just so you have an idea what it sounds like. Let me switch to a clean channel. I'm sorry, I'm not the player you want me to be. That is on the neck pickup. That is on the middle, and this is the bridge. It's a lot more bright. Maybe that gives you a quick idea what it sounds like. Maybe not. Like I said, I'm not an electric player, so I'm not too good at doing this. I don't really know what to play. The strings feel so much more slinky than what I'm used to. So anyway, I'm sorry I didn't show any of the setup. Like I said, I just needed to do it on my own without the camera. If you liked the series, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. I really had a good time making the guitar. I learned a lot, but there's so much more to learn. I feel just over my head on a lot of the stuff. Even though I was able to pull it off, I didn't do it really to the best of my abilities, I don't think so. But there's lots more guitars to be made, so I'm looking forward to that and learning a whole lot more. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on whatever else I'm building coming up. Bye.